あ、ここっぽいな。
With these chains on your wrist, you can't escape.
おはようございます。いらっしゃい。あ、なんかここら辺にあるはず。
The door is blocked on the other side.
やば。目星がついてるからどっかにあると思うんだけど、どこだ？どこ？やば。めんどくせえな。あったあったあったあった。
I could use this control wheel to turn the valve I
あ、
saw.
バルブね。はいはいはいはい。オッケーオッケーオッケーオッケーオッケー。バルブなんかもう一個いると思うんだけどな。
Who's there?
やば。バレてないのこれ。バレてないこれ。めちゃくちゃ見られましたけど。
Is there anybody around here?
楽しみ。
Scopolamine F. There's no such thing. They've created derivatives of all common medicines.
役所。あ、ここ入ることできるんだ。へえ。おはようございます。いらっしゃい。心臓の音がやべえ。まあバルブはゲットしたんで、うお、やばいやばいやばい。これ通れないな。 こっちは確かいないはずなんで、圧力を極限まで高めていく。
Now for the next step.
おはようございます。いらっしゃい。
There's nothing happening.
あとバルブがもう一個いるな。あと一個いりますね。でもセーブできたんで、バルブがあと一個。
It's locked.
隠れると。隠れると。
He'll find me. He can see me. Let's calm down, please.
そこは通れない。
Pain is just information, dear Francis. Invaluable information.
Good God.
for research.
What could this machine be used for?
If you don't kill me, he will.
This machine seems to consume a great deal of electricity.
Is lost.
I can still increase the load. Is there a connection between this corpse and the machine? The corpse is complete. Whose are these limbs?
いや、朝っていうか、まあでも昼ご飯みたいなもんですからね。
It's done. Now for the others. I can still increase the load. Worse and worse. This is madness. Are they seriously thinking of transmitting the properties of this meat by electric current?
なんかマーク出た。マーク出た。ああ、どっかあるわ。先に、そろそろなんかのレベル7ポイント持ってる。話術、心理学、調査。筋力。まあ、肉体的はそんなに自分求めてないんですよね。次はレベルまで6か。よし、マックス。はい、確定。
The liquid connects it to the electric current. What are its properties?
ここにある。あー、中だな。中にありますね。中のどっかだな。どこだ。あったあったあった。
Do the cops know what's going on? What will happen if I increase the current to the
電
limit?
流を最大まで上げたら。じゃあ予選どこあるの？予選こっちか。あっち。
It's locked.
開かない。おはようございます。いらっしゃい。いた。
Zoology, esotericism, mineralogy, and a full Sarah Hawkins. She was a patient here.
ほんほんほんほん。
Dementia? Self-inflicted wounds? Anatomy, anthropology, nothing surprising.
もう隠れるとこか。こんなもんかな。
Theoretically, I've only got one lever to push.
They must not eat it. They must know that it is not good.
え、びっくりした。やばいやばいやばいやばいやばいやばいやばいやばい。
This way.
This way。バレたね。バレたんだけど。
What is welling up
What's up?
inside me? I feel it in my head and in my body. Oh,
If I do not stop, he does not catch me.
開いたか。巻いた感じかな。多すぎじゃないあれ。
I don't know what this date is, but the calculations, they're right. 4 days.
あ、ここ隠れるのか。なるほど。ここに隠れればよかった。あれいけねえな。後ろ行ったか。わかった。なんか寝てたりしないかな。
What carnage.
やばくね。閉めとこ。やばいやばい、グロいグロいグロい。グロいって。これがラストや。
All the levers are activated.
I'll go take a look. You there?
え、今の避けれんくね。今のどうやって避けるの。開けた瞬間問答無用だったんだけど。どうすんの今の。
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What is welling up inside me? I feel it in my head and in my body.
carnage.
I'll go take a look.
俺が見てくる。これは危ない。あ、でもどっか行ってくれた。
All the levers are activated.
やばい。隠れよ。
Come on, show yourself. Saw something over there.
また来た。これ結構履いとかないといけないんですかね。そしたら。
Is there anybody around here?
あえてちょっとバラして。はい。え、バレてんのこれ。マジか。
This way.
はい。やばい、向こうに。
Come on, show yourself.
やばっ。大きいはバレてないのか。どういう基準やねん。
That should draw the attention of the guards. I should hide.
Damn it! What's going on? Is it?
くれよ。おうちにゴー。これさっき連れて帰った人か。さっきというか昨日だけど。
Doctor, is that you?
Don't you worry about the doctor. Right now, he'll have plenty to keep him busy with his precious machine. It gives us time to get away. I'll undo you.
Get away? Get away where? I can't go anywhere. It'll find me, like it found me here. You're mistaken about the beast. Don't stay with me, or you'll end up the same way.
あ、医学が足りないね。
You're Sanders, aren't you? I heard you from my cell. What did they do to you? What does Fuller want with you?
The doctor? You think it's the doctor who scares me? The doctor wants to heal me. But he's the one who's crazy. He wants to restore my sight. He wants to give me back my eyes. And yet I told him that I didn't want him. I do not want to see it anymore. The real culprit is Sarah. Her and her accursed paintings.
You're kidding me. You're talking about Sarah Hawkins.
The one and only. The legendary. There is no artist more enlightened or cursed than Sarah Hawkins.
What can you tell me about the Hawkins?
You should leave before it's too late.
I inspected the scene of the fire and something is not right. Do you think Charles Hawkins could have killed his wife and faked his own death?
What? No, of course not. He would never have done such a thing. She was the sole purpose of his life.
I don't understand. What's going on this island?
I'm so sorry. We should never have met.
What are you talking about?
Destiny! It has trapped you. No, don't let it see you, or you won't be able to escape it. Don't look at it. That's how it finds you.
What finds me?
Sarah Hawkins' visitor. The Shambler.
Sanders, pull yourself together.
Without her, it's no longer possible to save me.
何を言ってるんや。
No!
Sanders!
おお。
What the hell?
なんかいるな。
I got it.
なんか今いて。やられちゃっ
This
た。
is insane. What killed him?
.やられたんすけど。ああ、気持ち悪くなった。
Damn! The gas! Oh. My head.
Later. We need to move on.
早く行くぞって。 え？ なんかおるんすけど。
Who goes there? That nightmare again. I need a drink.
ああ、あの家に戻ってきたのか。はいはいはいはいはい。オッケーオッケー。なるほどなるほど。
You're awake, Mr. Pierce. How do you feel?
Did I sleep long?
The day is only starting. It's fine.
How's our fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the force, but that'll come soon.
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
Mr. Pierce, are you all right? You look like you saw a ghost.
There are things I can't explain.
Tell us. What happened?
ああ、オカルトあれあげないと無理なのか。なるほど。ヒント。奴らのせいでヒロミ、ヒントを見つけたかも。奴らのせ
I
いで。
have flashbacks. They haunt me.
What did they do to you?
There was that Dr. Fuller and a nurse. Blood everywhere. My legs, the pain, I couldn't bear it. I was screaming. They injected me with something. I woke up at the institute. Bradley was there.
And how you scared us. You seemed demented.
You likely woke up during the anesthesia. No wonder those memories haunt you. What in God's name were they doing to you?
What happened afterwards?
When I woke up the second time, I was in a padded cell. That's where you found me, Doctor. After you released me, I got a good look at what's in store for the patients of the Riverside Institute. Hallucinogenic gas pumped into the cells. An infernal machine. Horrific medical experiments.
Impossible. Dr. Fuller would never do such a thing.
You should believe it, Ethan. What Mr. Pierce saw is precisely what I've been trying to prove. Did you discover anything else?
I met a Francis Sanders. Do you know him?
Of course, he's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
He knew Sarah Hawkins, and that's what killed him.
What? How did he die?
I'm not sure I can explain it.
Tell me how Mr. Sanders died.
空鬼と呼んで。
I didn't see what, but something was there with us.
Of what do you speak?
Sanders said it was Sarah Hawkins' visitor. He spoke of it like a living being.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed something here? This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess you can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
An art collector, you say? That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household, please spare the widow the tale of her late husband's suffering.
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
慎重に行きましょう。本当のことを言うべきです。どっちや。まあでも普通に言ったらなんか信じてもらえるかわからんっていう考えがあるけど、どっちだろう。どっちにしよう。本当のことを言うか。
We can't ignore the truth.
But it could drive her mad.
Better mad.
命運を左右します。
Very well. I'll go to see Francis's widow. Perhaps I'll find a link between her husband's death and Sarah Hawkins.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
I'll do my best.
Let us go now and learn the truth.
The other night's events are still confused in my head.
サンダースの妻に話を聞く。はい。出る。なんもないよね。ちょっと調べるか。
What can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders, I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may. However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
That is precisely what brings me here.
Well, well, look who's here. You know each other.
Our paths crossed, briefly. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
I bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, Detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker. This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me. May I inquire as to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Yesterday. I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings. Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger, were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died. How was he? Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
He started raving, screaming that a dimensional shambler had found him.
Oh, mercy, that story again. Why have him interned?
That was when he began to convulse and twist with pain. Or terror, it's hard to tell.
I beg your pardon?
I'm not really sure of what I saw, or what I didn't see. But it's best that you weren't there.
I should have been there. What you're telling me is outrageous. I need to understand. How could this happen? In a reputed institute? And right before your eyes? Did you not do anything to help him?
心中お察ししますが、私は関係ないんです。いやいやいやいや。話術をテストする。話術をテストするってどういうこと？彼はあそこに送ったのは私ではありません。いや、なんか心中を指し、私話術をテストするってよくわかんないけど、どういう。
Mrs. Sanders, I understand your grief, and I extend my deepest condolences to you. But I had nothing to do with the death of your husband. I've just arrived on Darkwater. I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
The death of the Hawkins family? You mean it was not an accident? This accursed island knows only tragedy after tragedy. You too would be advised to flee it like the plague. Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me, and then leave.
Did your husband talk to you about Sarah Hawkins' visitor? A shambler, to use his precise terms.
Well, you can imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Hold on. The Shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Who else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself, if you feel so inclined.
It is my only lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to see it, I would urge you to make the most of your visit. Because I count on ridding myself of that thing as soon as I can.
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long.
とりあえずその空鬼みたいなのをちょっと見に行こうか。
The day the Shambler came into the Sanders' lives. house of artists. Francis Sanders and Sarah Hawkins were close. Friends, even? A house of artists. Sanders' accession register. He wrote beside the Shambler, "Finally." What did Sarah Hawkins fear so much that she didn't want to sell the painting? He finally won. Was Sanders aware of his imminent doom? She first refused to sell the painting. How did that make her feel? She despises Sarah Hawkins, but it's the painting she truly hates. Why?
あの絵を見て自分で
The
目を
Shambler.
振り抜いた感じか。
I need to see it.
空鬼を見よう。あ、隠れる場所があるの。ここでもあれがあるの。ギャラリーってどこだ。すまない、外国語読めないんだ。申し訳ない。
A strange Amerindian pendant. Strange. For months, Sarah Hawkins refused to part with her painting, to finally give it away for nothing.
ああ、でもあれ、奥さんの方あれ。
I could use one of those.
俺も一つ必要かもしれない。本を読むべきか。命運を左右する。それほど？なんか。
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, Detective. Try not to make a habit of it.
I've got a lot of bad habits.
Some can be more fatal than others. What have you come looking for in this gallery?
I have a well-off client in Boston who heard about the death of Francis Sanders and wanted me to size up his estate before making an offer to his widow.
Nice story. Bad lie. Learn how to dupe, Detective. But as long as you keep out of my way, you're free to carry on with your visit.
And you? What brings you to the Sanders home?
I'm here on business. Irene asked me to liquidate all these paintings. She doesn't intend to hang around here for long.
Why you?
Believe it or not, there aren't many collectors on Darkwater. It needs someone with a network and a means of transport to the mainland. A choice that comes down to Fitzroy and me. And I'm far more pleasant, wouldn't you say? Not now, sweetheart. I'd like to read this without some snoop looking over my shoulder.
Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
Eh, なんか読みてえな。命運左右する。読むか、読むわ。なんだこれ。お、ハムさん、タイヤリー。普通に回復遅延間に合ってたら終わってたね。 約し隠れる場所がある。隠れる場所があるってことは鬼ごっこ始まるんだな。傭兵壁できてた。あれでもあの場に傭兵いた？もうなんかパブさんしか来てなかったような気がするんやけど、最後墓んとこでしょ。
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
ゲート？ああ、あれか。ああ、そうだそうだそうだ。なんかファムさんゲートから出ようとして刃避けたけどぶん殴られて持たれてってやつやったね。ああ、そうだそう、確かに。しかも俺ノーワンなかったからさ、ああ、やべえと思ったら傭兵が来なかったからセーフと思って、ああ。
The man transformed an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
まあでも傭兵目線なんかノーワンないって、まあでも傭兵食らってなかったよね、多分。食らってなかった、元気やったら別にノーワン仮にあってもみたいなのはある。あれ、どこにあるんだ？
Why was he so interested in old weapons?
隠れる場所がいくつかある。あれか、あれだな。あれ見たらなんかストーリー進みそうやわ。ちょっと待っと。これもオイル。ああ、傭兵半ダメだったのか。あ、じゃあ、あれだね。半ダメか。
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
通電後半ダメだったの？通電後全開じゃなかったの？
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian
行
times.
くぜ。多分ね、隠れるイベントがあるんだよね。おお。これからチェイス。いやいや、やばい。これが空鬼か。
What the hell was that?
傭兵目線多分もうあると思う。おはようございます。いらっしゃい。飛ばすわ。
What the hell was that?
空鬼よ。隠れる。クローゼット。あった。
even touch it. No way out. No choice. I must get rid of it. Damn. Maybe I can use this dagger.
担当使える？俺の考えでは多分まともに戦って勝てないから、例えばあの絵を破壊するとか、そんな感じで多分。おはようございます。いらっしゃい。俺の予想ね。
Damn it.
この担当は使えない。これはどうだ。これも違うんかい。難しいんだけど、どれやねん。でも
What the hell was that? Damn. Maybe I can use this dagger.多分ね、どれかのナイフをあれにぶっ刺せばいいんでしょう。ヒントない。ヒントないの。 Damn. Maybe I can use this dagger.
隠れよう。
Damn it! This dagger didn't work.
いや、ちょっと待って、難しい。ちょっと待って、難しい。ちょっと待って。やばい。難関だ。難関だ。
What the hell was that?
でも結構試してきたよ。結構試してきた。うん。結構試した。これやったっけ？
Maybe I can use this dagger.
Eh? バルトンかーい。やばい、俺ここ一生クリアできないんじゃないのか。ムービーはいいよ、ムービーは。
What the hell was that? Maybe I can use this dagger.
早めに行こう。バレてる。バレてる。
Damn it!
違う。
This dagger didn't work.
なんかチェイスしながらどんどん刺してる。難しい。多分答え、どのナイフか答えを見たら多分すぐ終わりそうなんだけど、さすがに。
What the hell was that?
なんかヒントとかある？手がかり。いや、ねえな。
Down. Maybe I can use this dagger.
退散。悪霊退散。ああ、人生の高い。これはやったもんな。これやったよね。草原みたいな。ほら、違う。
Damn it! I have to use a specific dagger. This dagger Looks different.
What's the matter with you?
Yosh, okay.
You sure you won't be needing that hand? You're losing it, Detective. At this rate, you're right. The bottle will get you before I do.
You didn't see anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm. Did I miss something more interesting?
I was attacked by a creature. I pushed it back, I think.
I think so too.
You knew. You knew about the beast.
What are you talking about? Think yourself lucky that I saved your hand, even if it was to save my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this gallery. And by the way, where do you think you're going with that dagger?
It saved my life. It's an extraordinary dagger.
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater. He'll tell you all about it. From what I saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
Drake って誰?
It's not your style to give me free information like that.
Take it as payment for being my canary. A simple trade-off. Now go see your antique seller. I've still got things to settle with Irene.
Ah, 琴屋がの名前がドレイクっていうのね。はいはいはい。
Where's the bookseller? What a strange amulet. I have a feeling I'd better not touch it.
れ開けれないの？じゃあ一旦別のとこ。
What happened here? Let's start over. Where did they break in from? To whom does this footprint belong? This burglar seems to be rather clumsy. What sort of thief leaves his what killed all these animals? What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work? What the? Charles Hawkins? What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess? Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe.
まあ金庫に何かあるのはまああれなんだけど。酔いそう。暗い。暗くて分かりづらい。
Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case. Things are not looking good. Arkham editions. How many volumes are there in this? Another volume by Arkham editions. Arkham editions. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham editions. Arkham editions. Never heard of him. How many volumes are there in this collection? Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
ダイヤルのそれぞれギリシア世界で生命と学が交わる場所に隠されている。ギリシアのなんかこれ臭い。
Another volume by Arkham editions. Arkham editions. Never heard of it. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham editions. Arkham editions. Never heard of him. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham editions. Arkham editions. Never heard of him. How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham editions. Arkham editions. Never heard of him.
わからん。
The Book of Zion is the foundational work behind Helena Blavatsky's theosophical movement. Its followers placed truth, cylinders that Drake tried to hide. I should perhaps listen to them.
アイテム、シリンダー2、シリンダー3。やもう。
What does this strange book contain? This book contains unholy knowledge.
あ、これが空鬼か。これが空鬼だな。
Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary. Things are not looking good.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets. I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny. Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
Eh?
The Queen has little protection. The Queen has little protection. What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes that Drake was talking about in his message. What did Drake say about this collection?
Eh?
Drake talked about a particular volume.
これじゃないの。9巻。え？ちょっと待って待って待って待って。やばい、謎解き苦手なんだ。やめてくれ。
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping? What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
Eh? ちょっと待ってね。 3本のシリンダーにある。最後は、3番目は9。あ、なるほど。ちょっと待って、最後9でしょ。
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets. I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
The Queen has little protection.
And these red drops, like I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
クイーンの戦えるのは3人しかいないぞ、戦えるやつは。
The Queen has little protection.
じゃあ3級と仮定しよう。
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold.
赤い水滴
To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
赤い水滴はよくわからん。あ、これ
The chalice of knowledge.
これか。
The chalice of knowledge.
赤い1、2、3、4、4つかな ?1、2、5個か。5個だね。539で行ってみるか。わかんねえ。開くんかい。合ってた。すげえ、めっちゃ強いパワーを。え？もしやまた病院？確かに。
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Did you inject him with a tranquilizer?
No, Doctor. Not me, not anyone. Our stock is empty, yet again.
Again? But there was enough for the whole island.
More and more people are suffering from insomnia. We can't refuse to help.
Of course.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
What can you tell me about him?
He was highly agitated an hour ago. We were about to tie him down when he fell asleep. 10 minutes ago, he curled up into a fetal position. I thought he was waking up, but no.
I don't recognize him. Did he just arrive on the island?
He said he worked on the docks, but not with Captain Fitzroy. I think he works for Ms. Baker.
Who?
You know, the woman at the head of their gang. They call her Cat.
Oh, I see.
Do you have other questions?
What are his symptoms?
His temperature has been going down, his skin losing its color, his body rigid. I closed his eyes myself. They were glassing over. I didn't want them to dry out, and I couldn't bear to look at the expression on his face.
You did well. Don't worry. Let's stay professional, if you will. Show me his file.
That's not possible.
Don't tell me Dr. Fuller has taken this file as well. We need it.
That's why I called you. This man's ailment has been hidden from us.
Come on now. What was he treated for?
An intoxication, I was told. After inhaling chemicals.
That'll do for the time being.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
Very well. I'll examine him. "30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell. His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin. Tender at the touch. Slightly sticky. Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth. In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes. Like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
おはようございます。いらっしゃい。
I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations, and this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Dr. Colden, may I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients, provide him with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
おはようございます。いらっしゃい。
What have you seen to put you in such a state?
His limbs? His body temperature? I don't know what experiments you've undertaken, but this is going too far.
Oh, I sense some excitement beneath your indignation. Could it be you wish to join me in my scientific endeavors?
You are a brilliant physician, Dr. Fuller, but this man has the attributes of some kind of animal.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Was that a threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure of it. I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office. What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep Mum.
セーブされた。
No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch Donovan?
Oh, listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl. And the answer is no. You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing. That silly goose lets herself be trodden on.
Oh well, at least we won't have to clean for a while.
I am just waiting.
We've been waiting to be restocked for weeks.
Cut off. It's a real show.
ラーの事務所。
I don't have any business in the boiler room. Let's hope I can go through the administration office.
おはようございます。いらっしゃい。
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do. Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going? Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
ドノバンを引きつける。こいつを引きつける。引きつける方法を探さないと。ここは通れない。
She's a witch, an old hag.
It's temperamental, if I understand
I'm
correctly.
the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
不安定なよ。なぜ医師をやっているかが今だ。
Elizabeth? You alright? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Do you really need Mrs. Donovan to open a valve? Why not ask the janitor?
I can't make these decisions without her approval. Imagine if there were a leak. Anyhow, the boiler room is locked half the time. So every time the water gets shut off, I have to go and endure her reproach until she's settled the problem.
I see. Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
水を止める。
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly. The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
Watch out for the water, Doctor.
Patients and hospital personnel eat the same food.
Doctor, please. My chest. Oh.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation. Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands. Hay fever. What's he doing here? He broke his back in an ac-
Ah, the whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
What did you see there?
Nothing. Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back.
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out.
The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait.
ボイラー室の鍵をゲット。これはあの警官じゃねえか。
There's no way I'm leaving until I find what Fuller is hiding.
ボイラー室、確かここら辺だったと思うけど。
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a
道
tool.
具が必要。道具を見つける。サブ目標がどんどん増えていく。
She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
Oh, トイレの人いなくなった。いなくなったけど。オッケーオッケーオッケーオッケー。モンキーレンチ。モンキーレンチ。
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
これでエリザベスの方が水が出なくなった。
It's temperamental, if I understand.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
よし。エリザベス、すまない。君が。あれもういなくなってるよ。
At last. The missing files must be hidden here.
カルテ、カルテ、カルテ。カルテ、カルテ。カルテ、え
I should go another way.
あれ
Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle.
Ah, なるほど。
I've unlocked something. Patient files. I was right.
インタビュー。じゃあこれを流せば。
Conclusions. Session number 17. Patient? Sarah Hawkins. The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos.
This finger belonged to a woman. Why keep it here?
Saying that these peculiar delusions are the price that comes with her exceptional gifts.
Why is Ethan on medication? Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key. But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came, irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him. I presume that he will try to break into the basement sooner or later. I am prepared.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
It is fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set the morgue in the basement. When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings.
おはようございます。いらっしゃい。
They must remain hidden in plain sight.
まあ、とりあえずこの位置はやばいやつだったということはまあ間違いはなさそうですね。
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection. I must go back to the basement.
地下に戻る。地下あそこか。地下はなんか、どっちだっけ？途中あったよね。確かあっちかな。あれあれ地下の場所は。あ、ここかな？ここだ。ちなみに、多分、もう口封じされそうな気しかしないんですけどね、このお医者さん。真実を知った後。
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around. Slowly. Talk, filthy thief! I swear I'll shoot!
Take a minute to look around. Everything points to Charles Hawkins.
He's dead!
No. He was here for a very specific item.
Oh, no.
The book. Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will. What did it show you?
She went into Fuller's office. She was looking for Sarah Hawkins' corpse.
Sarah Hawkins, you say? Let's go back to the start, shall we? Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
Dr. Colden. She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait. No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
All right. All right. I might need you after all.
Perfect. Let's meet later at the Hawkins mansion. Now go! Rescue the doctor!
Thank you, Drake.
仲間を得たぞ。これあれリアルタイムのあれだったの？とりあえず先生をね、やぶ医者から救わなければならない。先生の見た目とか全然知らないんだけど。
I pray that Colden is really here and alive. An old diary.
Yom. あの剣を使えと。いや、ていうか、この本がもっとさ、早く分かってたら楽だったのに。剣の種類とか知らねえと思いながら。
What the? Fuller, too. The Scylla is here. Like in the vision. Colden came this way.
地下に、とりあえず地下に行かないといけないから。
Right. Enough time wasted. Colden needs me. I must find her. No! No! My God. What is happening to me? What was that? It's as if I'd been transported somewhere else.
え？なんすかこれ？え？え？わからんわからんわからん。これ入ったら回復するの。
What happened? Something has changed, but what?
これ開けた状態で、あ、いけるいけるいける。
Where have I seen this symbol?
また来たこの声。これ関係ないか。え、近いよ。 あっちに行きたいけど行けないんだよな。やばいやばいやばいやばい。あ、回復した。なんかある。あ、でもここ開けたってことはランプチェンジして関係ない。なんか声がするんですよね。入れないもんな。なるほど。システムはまだちょっとよく分かってないけど。こっち行けるようにしたけど、だから何なんだみたいな。おんそういうわけじゃない。になんかこれなんだ。ああ、調べられないですね。ああ、なんだろう。わかんねえな。目がかゆい。 どこに来たよ。やべ、ライトなくなった。あ、ライトなくなったらこうなるのね。はいはいはいはい。わかったわかった。
Destiny, it has trapped you.
ちったちってよし。あ、向こう。これは一回入れ替えないとダメか。チェンジ。ここに入れるようになってる。ここは限界か。ひらひらはなんだ。いけないか。早くに行こう。死んじゃう。回復。逃げるとこ増えてしないか。それはないか。おはようございます。いらっしゃい。どこだこう。あ、変わってないな。あ、燃料補充。燃料補充。わからん。 高いところに上がってる。おはようございます。いらっしゃい。とりあえず進むときはこっちだと思うんですよ。こっちのモードだと思うんですよね。こっちの暗い状態の。なんか明るい状態の時になんか行く場所を確認して、なんかこっちでするんかなとか思ったんですけど。で、なんか行くべき場所はなんかこの、なんだろう、この線が続いてる先。話、だいぶなのかわかんないですけど、3分の1ぐらいはなんか行ってそうな感じのイメージはあります。あっち行きたいんだよな。どうやって行くんだあれ。キラキラしてるところ高いところに行く。あ、ここの上ってこと？いや、特にって感じですね。やばい、わからん。行く場所は、ここあそこだったんですよね。なんか貫通してんのかな。個人的には今日の見せ所はボス戦な気がするんですけど。で、貫通しててあっち行ってるんですよ。だからゴールは多分あっちなんですよ。この絵は関係ないの？最終手段使う時が来るのかもしかして。今んとここのゲーム一回も手段を取ってないんですけど。あと一回くら替えで言ってわからんかったら使うか。最終手段を。ラーメンが迫ってるんで、10時ぐらい一応終わろうと思ってるんで、9時に開くんで、9時じゃね、11時に開くんで、3時ぐらいまでしかやってないんですよ。11時から3時まで。よし。しばしお待ちを。 あ、並ばなくてもね、大丈夫っすよ。最初に行けばちゃんと11時前に行ってれば。よし、じゃあ行くか。何のことはない。ここでした。思いっきり見逃してた。え？思いっきりなんか単純にめちゃくちゃ簡単だったのに。
You are confronting powers that surpass you.
あ、別に並ぶっていう、そこまで並ぶっていうほどは並ばないですけど、なんていう、ソーシャルディスタンスというか、自分があんまり人が多いのが嫌なだけなんで、ここじゃねえ。ここじゃねえ。やべえ、ランプ。一回戻ろう。一回戻ろう。ランプ補給。一回ランプ補給して。でもここ行き止まりだったよな。あ、来たぞ。え？なんでここ閉まってんの？回復。あれか、やっぱ一回持ち替えてこっちの状態でいかないとダメか。ああ、なるほどね。これでここを開けると。よし、これ多分大丈夫だと。これでランプのとこ戻ろう。ランプどこだっけ？あれ？自分のランプの場所がわからなくて戻らないとダメか。豚骨ラーメンですね。自分豚骨ラーメンの細麺が好きなんでめちゃくちゃ。うん。替え玉をね、頼む。まあ、片面かバリカタっていう、麺のサイズですね、自分が。びっくりした。ラーメンの話してるときに出てくんじゃねえよ。
It looks like things are back to normal.
あ、今日もこってりで行こうと思ってますよ。うん。もうね、麺に絡みつく程度のね、ドロッとしてる感じなんで。セーブした。ボス戦っていうわけではない。え？
What's going on?
あ
Never
あ、
ends.
また謎解きか。 入れんくなったんだけど。こういう時はなんか法則性を、どんなに言ってもループする時はだいたいなんか印とかがあるんだよな。ないかな。はい。お
Damnation. That's me.
Oh God!
ドアなくなったんだけど。えおう。あれ誰？
Pierce, I found her. I finally know what's going on. You must live and find the truth. It is already too late for me.
あ、
Golden.
あの先生か。ゴールデン先生、あの先生か。はいはいはいはいはい。先生、今行くよ。
Please take a seat and be quiet, Mr. Pierce. I'll be with you in a moment.
Stop whatever the hell you're doing and turn around now.
うわー、先生
No, it can't be.
No! You son of a bitch!
このクソった
What
れ
did
が
you do to her?
I wish I could have done more experiments on you, Mr. Pierce.
I said, what did you do to her?
You shouldn't be sorry for your friend. You should envy her.
Murderer! This madness must stop!
Golden?
いや、死んでますがな。ああ、先生死んじゃった。味方が一人減ったじゃないか。ていうか銃持ってたのね。リアルオルセウスね。
What did they do to you? Can you speak? Sarah.
He gave him the gold and I the azure. I don't see him very often anymore. The green is stronger.
Are you feeling ill?
I'm here, but no.
Let's get you out of here.
It comes in my dreams. Our minds melt like colors on a palette.
Come with me.
It's of the oldest green. Violent living, vibrant. A sea green, maybe. No.
Mrs. Hawkins, we must go before someone finds out.
Oh, but he will. He always knows these things when it's about me.
これ何？有効な小気度の要件。
I have seen the same color. It was not as vivid as you said.
A pale copy. A discarded spawn.
Do you know what it was? Tell me.
I can't. We should not call his name. Terrible, terrible consequences.
All right. Come with me.
He will know. He will find us.
One more reason to hurry.
Have I seen you before?
Can you walk?
Maybe.
Then let's go before your husband finds us.
セーブしました。
It was in your studio.
What?
ということでね、10時になって、もうすぐ自分は出かける準備をするということで、結構ね、てか3分の1して言ってるけど、結構半分ぐらいいってるかもしれないですね。佳境になってきた。だから多分次、あと1回か2回ぐらい ?2 回ぐらいかな。で、なんか、結構もう話の深淵がエンディング間近みたいには多分なれそうかなと思うんで、ここで、またパート3ですね、終わりにしたいと思います。また、次は多分ランク戦とか、あとね、深夜今日、ゴルズさんと、ホラゲのね、多分、続きをね、やると思うんで、よかったらまた見に来てください。じゃあ、終わります。ご視聴ありがとうございました。また次回の配信でお会いしましょう。お疲れ様です。